Chers amis,
Dear friends,
in Canada we are so lucky, as Peter said before, to have two beautiful and powerful official languages, French and English. So we felt that it was very important for this National Forum on the Power of the Arts to reflect the richness of this richness of ours. That is the reason why we have decided to provide simultaneous interpretation. Is it working? Ça fonctionne? Oui.
is it working? Very good.
So that each and every one of us in this room can choose to speak in French or in English, the language of their choice. It is also a wonderful opportunity to familiarize ourselves with the rich tonality and sonority of our two cherished official languages. And my choice is to address you my welcoming words in French. Je veux vous dire à quel
I would like to tell you how much it is an immense pleasure to see you all here, all together. I would like to thank the Imani Gospel Choir. It is true that singing was a strength to resist to the worst of things during the centuries of slavery. Slavery took away the power of thousands of men and women's dignity as a human being. It took away their freedom. It took away their relationships, their names. It's not from today that singing exists as a means to resist. I would like to thank Jordan.
It was nice to have you part of the delegation during that state visit to Central Europe. And what you did with the Roma kids was amazing. This young girl, I think she will, you left something with her that is going to stay with her forever. It was very generous and very magic indeed. Donc, nous voilà.
So here we are, all together, at the heart of the national capital during the National Forum, the Power of the Arts. It's an open forum to all people, to all sectors, any forms of expression, of creation, of experimentation and innovation. And I thank you to have once again answered to this call. Last year, we were more than 200 people reunited for a whole weekend to engage a national dialogue to create a new movement in favor of the arts. The arts bring us together. We heard it more than once here. The arts could also break the silences, break solitudes, and that also takes away indifference. The arts give us back strength, colors, ideas, to our ideas, to the values, and to the ideas that we have, and that engage change where we need it in this society. Arts for solidarity, for fraternity, dialogue, and diversity. Art that talk about freedom and that are protection against any barbaric acts. Arts give a bigger sense than democracy for a inclusive governance. The idea was very simple: to reunite researchers, CEOs, lawyers, decision makers, architects, engaged creators, professionals of health, artists, cultural activists. Everything that you represent in this room, you are from all those sectors. And you are women, men, young people, people who are not young anymore, who act with your heart, with all of your experience. You devote yourself, you have skills, you have imagination, you want to innovate in key sectors of our society. You that know clearly the strength and the depth of arts to act. And this year, you also said yes. You said yes to the idea of opening an exchange space, dialogue, discussions. You said yes to develop a national action plan as well as a strategy focused on clear objectives and on clear deadlines. You also agreed to help us too, from the Michaelle Jean Foundation to better target our interventions in all of the country on a short term and medium term. So let's say it very loud. Arts have a power to inspire, to transform, to mobilize, to make peace, to heal, and to put back human beings and communities together. During the last 4 years, I could see this work everywhere in Canada, but also I lived in a foreign country as a special envoy for UNESCO in Haiti. UNESCO is the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, and that says everywhere, very strongly, in all forums, on all platforms, everywhere in the world, how culture is a catalyst and culture could develop, is good for human development, economic development, and sustainable development. Nothing, for example, could be considered in a country such as Haiti without asking for arts and culture when the country was devastated. You remember in 2010 by the terrible earthquake that claimed the lives of 300,000 people and that destroyed the capital as well as several other cities under 20 million tons of rubble. From a very strong voice, the Quebec Haitian writer Dany Laferrière said, "Life, when everything collapses, when everything is destroyed, culture remains." It is beautiful to see how the reconstruction and the construction in Haiti includes artists from the street, artisans, young creators, just residents from wards, collectivities, and the art is at the heart of governance in Haiti. The minister responsible for human rights and the fight against extreme poverty used it as an intervention in prisons with young people from poor neighborhoods in urban and rural communities. Everywhere she puts in different workshops, drama, visual arts, storytelling, singing, dance, music, to have an integrated development humanly and economically and in a sustainable manner. We are here. We are part of a movement. We are part of a big movement internationally that sees in the arts different ways to bring together our efforts, our realizations, our experiences, our institutions, and our development models. A way to link strategically all these networks that have creative practices and innovative ones, all these niches of knowledge that are there for a more human world and a more equitable world. Tomorrow we will hear some people from England, France. We will bring together our voices. We will hear voices from everywhere in Canada. And as a co-founder and co-chair of the Michaelle Jean Foundation, I'm very happy that during the next 3 days, we will be able to share our experiences, our niche, and this energy inside of us. We are allowed to be bold, to be full of creativity and of innovative ideas. We are strong because we want to constantly improve and contribute to the life of citizens, to think and to create solutions against persistent scourges in our society and in our world because of inequalities, exclusion, solitudes, and injustices. We are constantly vigilant. Each one of us and each one of you has the state of vigilance, this willingness to diffuse destructive forces that will put the humanity at risk. So I'm telling you, on your marks, get set, action. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.